Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A former AEW champion beat Rhea Ripley in a major feature, but couldn't topple Dominik Mysterio. Dirty Dom and Ripley have been two of the fastest rising stars in WWE. They have been stand-up performers in recent shows. Mysterio recently shared the spotlight with John Cena, where he lost the Intercontinental Championship to the Nation leader. Meanwhile, the Eradicator continues to dominate the women's division as always. For AEW, 26-year-old Kyle Fletcher has been growing rapidly. 2025 has been a successful year for him. A great TNT Championship reign and a main event against Hangman Page at All Out really cemented his legacy as the future of AEW. He recently announced himself in the Continental Classic Tournament. ESPN recently released a list of 30 stars under the age of 30 who have mastered the art of pro wrestling. Dominik has made it to the top of the list, while Kyle is in second place. The latter has surpassed Rhea Ripley, one of WWE's biggest names, and JF is in fourth place. Dirty Dom wanted to steal the spotlight from John Cena a few weeks ago on Raw. However, his actions backfired, and the Nation leader ended up taking his Intercontinental Championship. While speaking on delivering happiness, Dominik Mysterio said he was heartbroken following his impromptu match against John Cena. He vowed to get the title back from the WWE legend before he retires. The two stars will battle in a rematch at the 2025 Survivor Series War Games Premium Live event, which will take place next week. In a surprising turn that has sent shockwaves across the wrestling world, new cross-promotion performance rankings released this week have placed WWE's Rhea Ripley behind a leading AEW star, creating an unexpected shift in the ongoing debate over who stands at the top of the industry's current landscape. While Ripley has remained one of WWE's most dominant forces, the latest rankings highlight just how competitive the global wrestling scene has become. Adding to the intrigue is the fact that Dominik Mysterio, Ripley's on-screen partner and one of WWE's most controversial figures, has emerged in the top position, eclipsing major names from both WWE and AEW, and sparking intense discussion among fans, analysts, and insiders alike. The new rankings measure overall star power, live event reception, storyline impact, merchandise performance, and mainstream visibility. Sources indicate that the AEW star who edged past Ripley did so thanks to a recent surge in ratings-boosting matches and an undeniable upswing in public buzz. For Ripley, this marks a rare moment where her dominance has been temporarily overshadowed despite her continuous hold over the WWE landscape through her explosive in-ring performances and powerful character presence. According to insiders, the AEW name surpassing Ripley is none other than a breakout performer who has been at the center of some of AEW's most acclaimed rivalries this year. Their rise has been described as meteoric, with fans calling them the most captivating force outside WWE today. Ripley's drop behind the AEW star is not being viewed as a sign of decline, but rather a reflection of the intense competition in modern wrestling. Many expect this to fuel Ripley even further as she prepares for her next major WWE storyline, a path that could propel her right back to the top of the rankings within weeks. However, the biggest headline coming from the newly revealed list is Dominik Mysterio's shocking ascent to the number one position. Despite being one of WWE's most divisive performers, Dominik has continued to generate massive heat week after week, creating an atmosphere that few can replicate. His segments consistently draw high engagement, his character development has surged, and his association with Ripley has only intensified interest in everything he does. Industry insiders believe the combination of storyline relevance, mainstream attention, and character evolution has given Dominik the necessary momentum to leapfrog established megastars across the board. The fact that he finished above both Ripley and AEW's top-ranked star has only amplified the conversation around how dramatically he has improved his craft and elevated himself within WWE's ecosystem. Fans have taken to social media in droves, with reactions ranging from celebratory to stunned disbelief. Some argue Dominik's character work has reached peak effectiveness, while others insist that Ripley deserved the top spot considering her dominant reign in high-profile matches. AEW fans, meanwhile, are praising the recognition for their standout talent, viewing it as validation of AEW's growing influence on the global wrestling scene. Analysts predict that the new rankings may influence upcoming creative decisions in both WWE and AEW. In WWE's case, the company may look to capitalize on Dominik's momentum with bigger storylines, more televised segments, and stronger positioning in major events. Ripley, on the other hand, might be given an even more aggressive push to ensure her presence remains unchallenged ahead of WrestleMania season. For AEW, the ranking provides an opportunity to continue building around their breakout star, possibly elevating them into title contention or higher-profile feuds that can further solidify their rising legacy. Some believe this could encourage AEW to develop storylines that position their talent as legitimate threats, not only within their own company, but in the broader discussion of who the best professional wrestlers in the world truly are. What makes this ranking shift even more compelling is the dynamic between Ripley and Dominik. While both have thrived as part of WWE's ongoing narratives, this marks the first time Dominik has officially overtaken Ripley in a major industry metric. Interestingly, this development could even be incorporated into future storylines, potentially adding tension or humor to their on-screen partnership. Insiders suggest that WWE Creative is already aware of how much social traction this ranking could generate, and may very well look to use the real-life buzz as storytelling fuel. Ripley has been known to respond fiercely to any challenge, be it from WWE talent or rival promotions, and fans will be watching closely to see whether she addresses her placement behind an AEW star. Given her reputation for owning every moment she's given, a fiery on-air acknowledgement is highly possible. Another layer of intrigue is how AEW will respond. With their highest-ranked star now sitting above one of WWE's most dominant women's competitors, there is room for subtle jabs or storyline nods during promos. AEW has historically enjoyed firing shots across the aisle when the opportunity arises, and this might be too big of a moment for them to ignore. The ranking has also reignited the debate over cross-promotional comparisons, a topic that often stirs intense passion on both sides. While WWE and AEW operate with different styles, rosters, and philosophies, fans continue to scrutinize talent across both companies as part of a larger competition for wrestling supremacy. This latest development serves as a reminder that the battle for fan attention is more heated than ever, with each company producing stars capable of surpassing even their rivals' top names. Ripley's placement behind the AEW standout underscores how the fanbase has grown more discerning and less predictable, rewarding not only dominance but momentum, appeal, and narrative relevance across the wrestling spectrum. Whether Ripley quickly reclaims her upper-tier status or whether the AEW star extends their lead remains one of the biggest questions heading into the next cycle of rankings. Dominik Mysterio's reign at the top, however, appears to be the most polarizing yet fascinating outcome. His continued evolution from a once-mocked newcomer to WWE's most despised yet must-see act is one of the most dramatic transformations in recent wrestling history. Should Dominik maintain this momentum, it could solidify him as one of WWE's defining figures for the foreseeable future. Meanwhile, Ripley has a well-established history of bouncing back stronger from any perceived setback. Her ascent over the past 3 years has been nothing short of historic, and this ranking shift may ignite her next major run. Many fans are already predicting that she will come back with renewed intensity, potentially unleashing her most devastating in-ring chapter yet. As the conversation continues to evolve, one thing is certain. The wrestling world has been shaken by the newly released rankings, and the ripple effect will be felt across WWE, AEW, and beyond. With Ripley looking to reclaim her throne, AEW's breakout star aiming to cement their rising dominance, and Dominik Mysterio standing tall at the top, the landscape of professional wrestling has entered a new, unpredictable, and electrifying phase. If you want, I can expand this further, sharpen the drama, or tailor the article toward a specific AEW star of your choice. Thanks for watching this video. and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.